Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
A first carry for Najee Harris.
And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Second down and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Yes. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
2nd and 10. Fields again.
Shakes off the sack, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Here is 3rd down and 4. Hurts. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so they're shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one deep for Wilson. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra man. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. This 2nd and 4.
White on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to Shipley.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Eagles.
Take Bigsby
From 8 yards out.
and the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So we have reached half. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. On 1st down, Hurts.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loop.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Herbert. And he stopped immediately there. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. 3rd and long. Here's White. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fielded at the 20. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out to his left. Fights loose. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown from 13 yards out. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On second down, a run with Herbert.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's White.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They go play action with Hurts.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man here, it's Wilson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. White's throw hauled in by Washington.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. White now on first down. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Second down, it's White. They'll set up the screen for Herbert.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now White. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been terrific so far.
And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's McKee. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw. McKee. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, McKee. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. McKee now rolling to his right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Him down.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Let's go!
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.